Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a very important issue regarding referring to the dispute resolution panel. The matter can be referred to the DRP only when there is a variation in the income which is prejudicial to the interest to the assessee. The issue before the tribunal in the present case was that whether this variation in the income of the assessee which is prejudicial to the interest to the assessee is that whether it covers if the assessing officer is of the opinion that some tax rate which has been applied by the assessee on him is less, and according to the learned assessing officer a much higher tax rate will be applicable. So whether this can be termed as change in the variation in the income, or whether in the present case the learned assessing officer has the power to refer to the DRP. This issue has been taken by Mumbai ITAT I bench in the case of Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax International Taxation versus Aris Investments Limited, and this case is reported in 110 ITR Tribunal at page number 283, and the date of the judgment is 30th January 2023. In the present case, the assessee is a resident of Cyprus. The assessment year is 14-15. If we go by the limitation period according to section 153, so the limitation for passing the assessment order comes to 31st December 2016. In the present case, the assessee has offered the interest income which is accrued on the investments which has been done by the assessee in the Indian company, and by taking the benefit of the double taxation avoidance agreement between India and Cyprus, the assessee has offered his income of interest at the rate of 10%. When the assessment proceedings were going on, the learned assessing officer was having no objection regarding the amount of the income, but he was apprehended by the rate of tax which has been applied by the assessee for calculating the tax. According to the learned assessing officer, the rate of tax should be 40% instead of 10%. So the learned assessing officer took the shelter of section 144C subsection 1 by referring the matter to the DRP, and then passed the assessment order by having the benefit of extending the limitation period, that is on 7th February 2017. The assessee challenged this order before the CIT appeal on the ground that in the present case the matter cannot be referred to the DRP because there is no change in the variation of the income, and the change in the tax rate does not come into the definition or in the ambit of the variation of income which is prejudicial to the assessee. The CIT appeal was convinced with the assessee, and the CIT appeal gave the decision in favor of the assessee by quashing the assessment order by saying that it is time barred because it has been passed on 7th February 2017 while it should have been passed in 21 months from the end of the assessment year, that is 31st December 2016. When this matter came before the tribunal, because the revenue carried the matter to the tribunal by filing the appeal, the tribunal was also of the opinion that in the present case there is no doubt that the assessee is an eligible assessee, but in the present case the basic condition, the root condition for referring the matter to the DRP, that there is variation into the income of the assessee which is prejudicial to the assessee, does not satisfy, and the matter cannot be referred to the DRP in the present case. Since the assessing officer has referred the matter to the DRP, so the assessing because the assessing officer has referred the matter to the DRP, so he has taken the benefit of the extended period which cannot be taken, and the learned assessing officer passed the assessment order under section 144C subsection 3, which is not valid in this case because there is no variation in income, there is only variation in the tax rate. That is, the learned assessing officer is of the opinion that the tax rate should be 40%, while the assessee has offered the income at the rate of 10%. So in this case, the tribunal was also concurring with the view of the CIT appeal that the matter should not have been referred to the DRP under section 144C subsection 1, and the benefit of extended period of limitation cannot be given to the learned assessing officer in the present case. Friends, this case is really very important. It shows the importance of the words which are given in the statute, because the words in the statute should be followed very strictly. No words can be added, no words can be deleted. Only the words should be given their literal meaning while interpreting the law. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax, International Taxation versus Aris Investments Limited, and this case has been reported in 110 ITR Tribunal at page number 283, and the date of the judgment is 30th January 2023, and the matter has been taken up by the Mumbai ITAT I bench. Thank you, friends.